Hello and welcome to this short video demonstration of the So Much More Than Accounts software application for online retailers. This is intended to be an overview of the application to help you understand how it works, how it looks, and get a better idea of what it can do for your online retail business. To access the So Much More Than Accounts application, you need to use a web browser. And first of all, you point your web browser to somuchmorethanaccounts.com, which should give you a page that looks something like this. Then you click on the customer login button in the top right hand corner of the screen. That takes you to the login page for app.somuchmorethanaccounts.com. Enter your username and your password and click login. And that should take you to this dashboard. And the dashboard is just a set of quick links, a set of icons which can take you to various different functions where you'll be able to take care of a specific task like shipping orders, managing accounts receivable, managing accounts payable, and so on. All of these buttons are customizable and you could have them set up in a completely different way to this for your particular instance of So Much More Than Accounts. It's something that we can talk through if and when we do a setup for you. What I want to do now though is just take you through all of the various functions in the menus that you see on the left hand side to give you an understanding of how the system works, what it can do, what it can't do, and where all the different functions are. I'm going to take these in straightforward order as they're shown here and just explain what each of them does. First of all, we've got the dashboard, which is this piece we see here. And then secondly, we have job management. Now when I click on job management, there's only one option, job cards. This is a list of jobs that you, as the user of So Much More Than Accounts, have set up to be completed by our staff. You can use this for any kind of job. You can use this to have one of our admin people post your invoices. You could use this to have one of our financial controllers reconcile your bank account, or you could use this to have some of our warehouse staff to take products that you've got on the shelf and relabel them. Any job that you want our people to do for you can be set through the job cards section of So Much More Than Accounts. Then moving on to the next section, orders and customers. Orders and customers includes obviously the order records, customer records, invoices and credit notes, but it also includes returns. So all of the functions that you might want to do around orders. If I click on the orders menu choice, you can see I get a list of all the orders that are currently in this test account. Each order has a status, can be ready to ship, can be back ordered, can be shipped, or it might be part shippable too, although there's none here listed that way. Each order is exactly what you'd expect it to be. It's an order from a customer, and it could have got here because it was downloaded from a Shopify store, from an Amazon store, from eBay, from Magento, or from WooCommerce. Or it could have been manually entered or uploaded from a CSV. There's lots of ways to get your orders into So Much More Than Accounts. You can look at one of these orders. Obviously you can see here the details, the customer name, the delivery address, the invoice address. It's got some really interesting links too. You can look for the address on Google. Obviously this one is a test address, so it's not real, but if you click here you'll search for that address on Google, which can be very helpful in determining whether an order is valid or not, and also for checking whether or not the delivery address is actually entered correctly. You can find things like incorrect postcodes and so on that way. You can see on this page the VAT status of this particular order, which warehouse it's currently allocated to, what the items on the order are, and of course you can edit it. You can add items to the order, you can take products away from the order, you can change the value of items on the order. All of those things are available through this page. Now, one of the reasons that you don't see the details at the top here in an editable form for the delivery address, the invoice address and so on is because we store customer records separately from order records. And we don't actually store the customer details in the order record. We link to the customer database. So built into So Much More Than Accounts is a fairly comprehensive CRM system. Any individual order record contains contact details, multiple delivery addresses, multiple invoice addresses.
And it can be used both for B2C and B2B customers. So this invoice, this particular customer record is for an individual, but it could be for a company. And you could have 5 or 6 contacts within that company, 4 or 5 delivery addresses, a couple of different invoice addresses, and it's still all managed within the customer section. Also in here, you can see a list of invoices that have been generated for customers as a result of shipping orders. You can see credit notes, and you can see and manage returns. Moving on, you also store product records in So Much More Than Accounts. Here we have a long list of products that are in the system, and each one of these can be uploaded to your web stores, to your marketplaces, all the various different places that you can sell your products. For example, if I take a look at this particular item here, a listing for a ginger cat, obviously a test item. We don't really sell cats through the system, but you've got an idea here of all the various bits of data that are stored in the system for each product record. So it's a very comprehensive system. You can store images, video links, all of the details about the product, including sales prices in multiple currencies. And if you click over to the translation page, you can also store product names and descriptions in multiple languages. This particular account is set up in English, Spanish and Russian. And currently only the English name is filled in, but I could also add in a description. And then save it. Now if I go back and auto-translate, both the name and the description have been translated into English, Spanish and Russian, which can be very helpful. In addition, the selling price is currently set at 105 GBP, but it's also been converted using the current exchange rate into USD and Euros. If you're going to be selling internationally, So Much More Than Accounts is a very effective tool to do it. You can get in touch with us and learn more using the contact details I show you at the end of the video. Obviously you also want to handle purchasing, so you can use our system to create purchase orders, to manage your supplier records, and to book in stock and transfer stock between different warehouses. And sitting underneath all of these functions is a fully functional double entry bookkeeping accounts system. You can manage your cash, look at reports, manage journals, take care of all the normal accounts functionality that you would have in any other double entry based accounts system right within So Much More Than Accounts. There's also functions for settings and integrations, allowing you to set up all your various business details and to integrate with websites, sales channels, marketplaces, banks, all the various different places that you'll pull information and push information to. And of course there's a security section to allow you to give users different levels of access and to allow or disallow access from the various different APIs. So Much More Than Accounts is a very, very complex system, and I've only touched on a small part of it in this brief demonstration. If you want to know more, please get in touch with us and we'll tell you more and perhaps tell you how the system could be of specific use to your business. For now, thanks for watching, and I hope we can talk soon.